this channel. So in this video we're going to have the continuation of the probability. So we have another example under that. And so the question goes that the probability that a boy will pass his WASSCE is 1 divided by 3, and the probability that a girl will pass is 2 divided by 3. And find the probability that A, both will pass, B, neither will pass, C, at least one will pass, D, only the girl will pass, E, exactly one of them will pass. So here, before we are able to do that, we will have to find the probability that the boy will not pass and the probability that the girl will not pass. And so here, solution. So solution 1, probability that the boy will pass. Let's represent it with capital B. So probability that the boy will pass is given in the question as 1 divided by 3. And so we find the probability that the boy will not pass. Let's represent it with B prime. Probability that the boy will not pass. And so to find that, we learned previously that the sum of the probability that an event will occur and the probability that the event will not occur is 1. And so if you are given the probability that one of these will occur and you want to find the other one, it's a matter of making the one that is not given the subject. And so here we are given probability that a boy will pass to be 1 divided by 3. So to find the probability that the boy will not pass, it will be subtracting 1 divided by 3 from 1. So we have 1 minus 1 divided by 3, which is equal to, so just simplify this. So 3 times 1 will give us 2 minus the 1 here, which is 2 divided by 3. So we have 2 divided by 3. And so the probability that the boy will not pass is 2 divided by 3. We simplify this by that, we subtract the probability that the boy will pass from 1. So 3 times 1, 3 minus this 1, 2. So it will 2 divided by 3. Now, probability that the girl will pass is given in the question to be 2 divided by 3. So we have 2 divided by 3. So probability that the girl will not pass, let's represent it with G prime. So probability that the girl will not pass will be equal to 1 minus 2 divided by 3. That is subtracting probability that the girl will pass from 1. Should give us probability that the girl will not pass. And so 3 times 1 will give us 3 minus 2 will give us 1. So it will be 1 divided by 3. So probability that the girl will not pass is 1 divided by 3. So now that we have found this, then we can then come and start solving our question. So A, the question says, so A, that we should find the probability that both will pass. Both will pass means probability that the boy will pass and probability that the girl will also pass. So probability that the boy will pass. And don't forget, in our previous videos and the probability, we said and means intersection. So probability that the boy will pass and probability that the girl will also pass. This is what they meant by the fact that both will pass. And so probability that the boy will pass and probability that the girl will not pass. And don't forget, we said N stand for intersection. The intersections means multiplication, so multiplying the two. So this will be equal to probability that the boy will pass, which is given as this, so 1 divided by 3, and which is times probability that the girl will pass, which is 2 divided by 3. So we multiply. So let's multiply numerator by numerator, denominator. So we have 1 times 2, that will give us 2 divided by 3 times 3, that will give us 9. So probability that both will pass will be 2 divided by 9. So B continues and say that we should find the probability that neither will pass. Neither will pass means probability that the boy will not pass and probability that the girl will not also pass. So probability that the boy will not pass and probability that the girl will not also pass. That is what they meant by neither will pass. That's neither the boy will pass nor the girl will pass. And so this is what it means. Probability that the boy will not pass and probability that the girl will not also pass. So probability that the boy will not pass is 2 divided by 3. 2 divided by 3 and times probability that the girl will not pass, 1 divided by 3. And so simplifying this, we have 2 times 2 and 1, 2 divided by 3 times 3, 9. So probability that neither will pass is also 2 out of 9. Now C, C, it continues and say that now should find the probability that at least one will pass. At least one will pass means either the probability that the boy will pass and the girl will not pass, or probability that the girl will pass and the boy will not pass. And so here, at least one will pass. At least one will pass. And so it means either probability that the boy will pass and the girl will not pass, or the girl will pass and the boy will not pass, or both will pass. That is what it means. They meant by at least. At least means either one of them will pass or all of them will pass. And so it means probability that the boy will pass and probability that the girl will not pass, or probability that the boy will not pass and probability that the girl will pass. So probability that at least one will pass means either the boy will pass and the girl will not pass, or the girl will pass and the boy will not pass, or both will pass. That's what it means. So we have started it here. So probability that the boy will pass and probability that the girl will not pass, or probability that the boy will not pass and probability that the girl will pass, or probability that the boy will pass and probability that the girl will also pass. And this is what they meant by finding the probability that at least one of them will pass. And so using the probability of the various events that we have here, we can just substitute them. So probability that the boy will pass is given as 1 divided by 3. And n means multiplication. So and probability that the girl will not pass is given as 1 divided by 3. Or don't forget, or stand for union, which is addition. So which means addition. So and probability that the boy will not pass is we have found it to be 2 divided by 3. And probability that the girl will pass, which is given as 2 divided by 3. Or plus probability that the boy will pass. The boy will pass 1 divided by 3. And probability that the girl will also pass 2 divided by 3. And so having found it, then we simplify. So 1 times 1, we have 1 divided by 3 times 3, 9. Plus 2 times 2, 4 divided by 3 times 3, 9. Plus 1 times 2, 2 divided by 3 times 3, 9. So continuing, so this will give us, so this will be our denominator, that is our LCM. We have common LCM, so it's 9. So we just add the numerator. So we have 1 plus our 4 plus our 2 here. So that will give us 1 plus 4, 5 plus 2, 7. So we have 7 divided by 9. So probability that at least one of them will pass is 7 divided by 9. So let's continue from here. So continuing, so the next question is that you find the probability that only the girl will pass. So what it means that is that probability that the boy will not pass and probability that the girl will pass. So D, that we should find the probability that only the girl will pass. So probability that the boy will not pass and probability that the girl will pass. This is what they meant by only the girl. Find the probability that only the girl will pass. And so this will be equal to probability that the boy will not pass. We have found it to be 2 divided by 3 and times probability that the girl will pass. So which is also 2 divided by 3. So for 2 times 2 here will give us, let me just write it here, 2 times 2, 4, divided by 3 times 3, 9. So probability that only the girl will pass is 4 divided by 9. Then we have E. Exactly one of them will pass. Exactly one of them will pass means either probability that the boy will pass and the girl will not pass, or probability that the boy will not pass and the girl will pass. And that's what they meant by finding the probability that exactly one of them will pass. So probability that the boy will pass and probability that the girl will not pass, or probability that the boy will not pass and probability that the girl will pass. And this is what they meant by finding the probability that exactly one of them will pass. So substituting, so we have probability that the boy will pass is 1 divided by 3, and times probability that the girl will not pass is 1 divided by 3. Or means addition. That's the union of the two. So addition. So probability that the boy will not pass is 2 divided by 3, and that's the intersection. Probability that the girl will pass, which is also 2 divided by 3. So simplifying this, we have 1 times 1, which is 1 divided by 3 times 3, which is 9, plus 2 times 2 here, which is 4, divided by 3 times 3 here, which is 9. So this one, we have our common denominator to be 9. So we just add the numerator. So 1 plus, we have 1 plus 4. And this will be 1 plus 4 will be 5 divided by 9. So probability that the exactly one of them will pass is 5 divided by 9. Hope you enjoy the solution. So subscribe, share, and like for more interesting videos on this channel. See you in our next video.